Tough choice with Kazeem, Rahman. Would you rather? Tough choice, only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.
Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice with Kazeem, Rahman podcast. I am your blessed and highly favored host, Kazeem, Rahman. On the hot seat today is me. Hold on. There we go. But this is going to be a different kind of episode. Here's what happened. A couple weeks ago, one of our producers came to me and said, hey, you haven't done Black Excellence in a very long time. And I said, I'm kind of done with it. Right? And he said, okay, well, we can revamp it. And then the other producer, she said, yeah, we can just revamp it, but you should still give it its final curtain call. So today is the Black Excellence finale.
Perfect.
Black Excellence is going away. We will figure out what to rename it. It's going to get a rename, revamped, new kind of swag, similar to something Gotta Go. That used to be a certain kind of thing, and then we changed it. Still kept the name though, but I think Black Excellence, the name itself, is also going away. So when we do Black Excellence, here's what happens. I pose I give you two excellent black people, and then I give you scenarios, and you tell me who is more likely to be in that scenario. So the first, we've been doing a bunch of scenarios for a bunch of different combinations of black people, but the first two Black Excellence people will be Kanye West and Jay-Z. Billionaire Kanye West and billionaire Jay-Z, arguably the greatest rapper of all time and arguably the greatest artist of all time. Whose Wikipedia page will be the most disturbing? Kanye West or Jay-Z? Honestly, who will be the weirdest? Kanye West. Who will probably be the most disturbing? I think when Jay-Z dies, then a lot of things are going to come out about him. Similar to not like similar to like Michael Jackson, but similar to, not like a lot of things. Similar to like JFK or like Ronald Reagan. When they died, it was like, oh, he was like that? I thought he was like a noble guy. No, he did some dirt, right? I think it'll be more disturbing because we kind of hold Jay-Z in sainthood to an extent right now, right? And that's fine, honestly, right? It's nice to think that people are really good people, right? It's nice to feel that way. So I would say it's like, who's gonna have the most disturbing Wikipedia page? I would say Jay-Z, but I don't think it'll be, extremely disturbing. I think it'll be more of a, how do I say this? It'll be more of a, oh, really? It'd be like kind of that. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone will be disturbing. Kanye West has said some wild things. Yes. But is his Wikipedia page going to be disturbing? No, only because we've heard most of the things Kanye West has said already. So no one's going to be, when I think disturbing, I think not only, weird, not only shocked, but also surprised. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, outside of like, child stuff and molestation and like rape and whatever, anything you put on Kanye West's Wikipedia page, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that sounds like Kanye. Really, anything. Kanye's he's weird. He's an evil genius, right? I don't want to call evil genius in the sense of like, he just wants to be liked. He's artistic. It's artistic, not autistic, artistic. He's an artistic person. And I don't know how to do my R's, so I just realized that my saying artistic sounds like autistic a little bit, so I need to work on that and make sure I'm enunciating my stuff. But I think, closing it out, I think Jay-Z's Wikipedia page will be more disturbing than Kanye's. I don't think either of them will be that disturbing. Whose sex life would make the worst porn video? I think here's the thing. I'm gonna read it again because I think people need time to really think about this. Whose sex life, Jay-Z or Kanye West, would make the worst porn video? Well, first of all, I want to thank my producers for giving me this question as question 2. This is question 2. This is not something that should be question 2. This should be question like 15 or so, but that's fine. My producers do not love me. We're really jumping in here. Kanye West is known to have a porn addiction. He admits it in his documentary. He has a problem with porn. So who would make the worst porn video? How do you categorize a bad porn video? Right? Because there are some of you listening to this podcast that think a bad porn video is just when it's only 2 people or something like that. There's like, all of you have different. I've read too many articles on like OnlyFans money and like the Pornhub kinks and what people search, like, and what they're searching in Texas versus what they're searching in Pakistan versus what they're searching in like Kenya. I've read too much for me to think that there is a consensus on what makes a bad porn video. I think because Kanye is so into porn, if he knows he's about to make a porn video, he would probably try to do some wild shit. If we're being real. So who would be worst? Worst as in like not as good as the other one? Probably Jay-Z, right? I think Kanye would make more sounds. I don't know why that sounds so stupid for me to say, but I think Kanye would make different sounds in his porn video because that sounds like something that Kanye West would do. Who would make the worst porn video? Jay-Z would make the worst porn video. All right. Who can butt chug a beer the fastest? Butt chug. What is butt chug? I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to look it up real quick. What is butt chugging? An alcohol enema. I'm still confused. Wow. Butt chugging is a new way of alcohol assumption in young people. This was 2015. An alcohol enema as butt chugging or boofing is an act introducing alcohol into the rectum and colon via the anus. Okay. Who can butt chug beer the fastest? I think Kanye, because that sounds like some freaky things. And we've already said from the previous question that Kanye is the freaky one, right? So I think if you're forcing Jay-Z, if the question is who would butt chug the fastest, I think Kanye would even go do it in the first place. I don't think Jay-Z would do it. I think even if you probably offered him money, he wouldn't do it because he just is like, nah, I'm not doing that. Right? Now, Jay-Z is very much a capitalist, so if you offer him like $2 billion, he'll butt chug. He'll butt chug, but he'll make you sign a contract. He'll make you, sign an NDA, right? No cameras, right? A closed room, soundproof. We lock the doors. Has to be Miller Lite or something like that. Things like that I think Jay-Z would do. Jay-Z knows contracts, right? So who would butt chug the fastest if they had to? I still think Kanye. It's a crazy thing, and I think Kanye's probably done it. Honestly, if butt chugging was in Kanye's Wikipedia page, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds like Kanye. That sounds just like Kanye. Who has already scheduled their next STD test? Kanye West. Kanye Omari West. All right. So I just think that. I don't think Kanye is cheating on his wife. I just think that he definitely, honestly, I think Kanye just wants to get tested. So just in case, other people are cheating on him or stuff like that. I don't think he's testing it for himself. Right. I don't think Jay-Z needs that because I think if Jay-Z's gonna cheat on Beyonce, Jay-Z makes you take the STD test before you even step into the hotel room. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's more of a planner, right? Kanye's more of a reactive guy. Like something happens and Kanye reacts, and Jay-Z's the reason it happened, if that makes sense. All right. Now it is time for another black excellence combination. Now we have Prince and Michael Jackson, the king of pop, versus arguably the greatest musician ever. And if you know, you know. Prince is the greatest musician ever. He can play damn near every instrument. If you can't, here's the thing. If you want to say Prince is not the greatest musician ever, that's fine. But you may not say that Prince is not the greatest guitar player that ever lived. Just saying, right? Go look up Prince playing guitar and you tell me he's not the greatest to ever do it. Who would get nasty with their own conjoined twin, Prince or Michael Jackson? This is so weird. Why are y'all giving me these questions? All right, who would get nasty with their own conjoined twin? I don't know. I don't know. I think Michael Jackson. I think he'd be a little lonely. This sounds so dark. I think Michael would do it. Michael seems like he'd be a little lonely, right? Michael, yeah. Michael would be a little lonely, right? So, I don't know. Who would get nasty with their own conjoined twin? I don't know. That's weird. That's a weird question. We're passing. We're passing on that. All right. Who would be secretly glad if someone in this room died? All right. Well, I don't know. I'm not 100%. Who would be secretly glad if someone died? I would say if, and I'm the only one in this room right now. That's the problem. Who would be secretly glad if I died? Prince or Michael Jackson? Who's more petty? I think history serves us well. Michael Jackson is one of the pettiest musicians to ever live, right? And I'm not saying that his pettiness wasn't justified. I'm just saying he was one of the pettiest musicians to ever live. So if we're saying who would be glad if someone in this room died, if I'm the only one in this room, who would be glad if I died? If they both knew me, right? If they're both like intimidated by my hilarity, right? I'm so funny, right? Everyone asks for me when they're like out on tour. Yeah, I think Michael Jackson would be glad. Yeah, man, I'm happy this guy finally died. I'm sick of him always clogging up my limelight. All right. Who would be the most willing to lop off their own leg in an effort to survive? Prince or Michael Jackson? Honestly, I do know for a fact that Prince was supposed to have hip surgery but refused. And I don't want to say that's why he died, but a factor of why he died was the amount of painkillers he was on because he had really bad hips and he kept dancing. So he didn't want to have hip surgery because he's Jehovah's Witness and they have this thing about blood transfusions and they don't do it. So basically, Prince wouldn't lop off his own leg. Michael Jackson would definitely lop off his own leg if it meant survival, I believe. Who romantically punches above their weight? I think Prince or Michael Jackson. Honestly, I think both of them. I think this is a tie. Honestly, and basically punching above weight means who would essentially, like, how do I say this? Who hits on people that are way hotter than them? And I think when it comes to Prince and Michael Jackson, I think everybody's touchable. I think everyone's touchable. If I want to if I have to choose one, I would say Prince because Prince was shorter, right? Michael Jackson was fairly tall. So I would say Prince, it definitely hits on women that are taller than him. Yeah, because it's Prince, right? And it's Michael Jackson. They could I think they can I think they could guy I think they in their time, maybe not while they were like older. Well, no, yeah, still while they were older. I think if we're talking about rock stars, I think they could probably I think they punch above their weight class every day, all day, nonstop, without hesitation. Who would you least like to switch places with for the rest of the month? Well, they're both dead. So maybe technically neither, but if do I want Prince's legacy or do I want Michael Jackson's legacy? Honestly, both are pretty cool. I'll take Prince because there's just less scandal with Prince. I will take Prince though, only because there's less scandal. All right. Last one with this segment. Who would you least who would you be least surprised to find out is an alien? Michael Jackson. That's the person I would least actually no. Least I would be least surprised. Oh no. Least surprised is Michael Jackson. Yes. I would be least surprised. I would be kind of surprised if Prince was an alien, only because Prince would have told us. I think Prince would have told us at the end, I'm an alien. I think Michael Jackson would have taken that to the grave, but that's neither here nor there. All right, now for our next combination of black excellence, LeBron, Raymond James, or Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, these are two basketball players. If you don't know who either of these people are, honestly, that's on you. Pause the podcast and you should look it up. I can make the argument that Michael Jordan was the greatest player of his time. And I can make the argument that LeBron James is the greatest player ever. Right? Argue with your mama. If you turn off this podcast because I said LeBron James was the greatest player of all time, then I apologize, and like and subscribe. Tough choice with Kazeem Rahman. Email toughchoice@outlook.com. That's toughchoice@outlook.com. Who would be a snitch if it meant saving their own skin? LeBron James or Michael Jeffrey Jordan? We talking Jordan here. Who would be a snitch if it meant saving their own skin? I'm pretty sure we are talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the 6-time NBA champion, right? I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan would do that, right? I remember one time there was like, who would, push you down if you were chasing a bear? LeBron or Michael, And we're all like, yo, Michael Jordan would push you down. I will say LeBron is on that Jay-Z level where it's like, oh, LeBron can do no wrong. Even though I'm pretty sure LeBron has dirt. Let me not say I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know. But no one is perfect. And I think LeBron and Jay-Z, sometimes Prince, we put them on that pedestal of perfection. And that's it's not, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. All right. Who has a secret so deep they will take it to the grave? LeBron James or Michael Jordan? I've heard so many random rumors about both of these people that I don't know who to pick in this situation. I have no idea. Who has a secret so deep they'll keep it to the grave? I want to say the darker secrets probably lie within Jordan, only because the 90s was a different time. The 90s, a lot of wild stuff happened in the 90s that if it even kind of happened today, everything is going to be shut down. You know what I mean? So for me to just think that there's like nothing. I'm not saying that LeBron doesn't have any secrets, but I think Jordan's secrets are much darker, respectfully. All right. Who snoops through their significant other's phone on a regular basis? I don't know why I feel like LeBron does that. I don't know why I feel like that. I don't know why I feel like Miss Savannah, shouts out to her, come on my podcast. I don't know why I feel like Miss Savannah leaves her phone out and suddenly LeBron's just like, oh. I also think LeBron and knows her passcode, right? So just like she knows LeBron's passcode, right, to one of LeBron's phones, because LeBron, of course, has a second phone that she has no idea exists. But that's neither here nor there. Protect that king at all costs. I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure he's snooped through her phone before. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Not saying anything like controversial. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure LeBron James has snooped through his wife's phone. Who would make the best groupie? LeBron James. LeBron James would be the best groupie because LeBron James admires excellence. I think Michael Jordan sees excellence and thinks he can do better. That's what I genuinely feel. Michael Jordan will see something excellent, even like something that has nothing to do with basketball. Michael Jordan will see like a guitar player do something excellent and think to himself, he can do better. That's what I think Michael Jordan would do. Guys, now, hold on. Now it is time for the OG, triple OG Black Excellence.
Amazing.
This was the first Black Excellence combination.
Perfect.
It is billionaire Oprah Winfrey or the 44th President of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama. Oprah or Obama? Let's get into it. Whose deepest secret isn't as much of a secret as they think? I think Obama. I think there's so many. I want to say Obama, but I think some of his secrets are like classified information. You know what I mean? Because he is a former president. I think some of Oprah's secrets that she thinks no one knows, we know. You know what I mean? Like, we're on our fourth Stedman. You know what I mean? Like, he's clearly a clone, Oprah. We know. We know. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. So I think Oprah's secrets aren't really secrets. All right. Who will be the most attractive if they live to see 100? Oprah or Obama? Honestly, Oprah's like 70 right now, and she don't look it. She don't look it at all. Oprah looks like she's at least 40. That's all I'm saying. I think Obama, I mean, listen, the office ages you bad. Obama left office with the most white hair I've seen in a very long time. He had a lot of white hair. That office aged you. The president of the United States, you're gonna get aged, right? Oprah just, honest to God, Oprah's just probably just relaxing every day. She just relaxes. She should retire. I'd retire if I was Oprah. I've done everything I want to do, right? I would retire and like go into philanthropy. But that's just me. Of course, no one has to do what I tell them to do. Who is obsessive about how they look in pictures, Oprah or Obama? Oprah is the media mogul, so Oprah would be more obsessive. I don't think Obama cares like that. And I think that is part of Obama's charm, that he doesn't care how he looks in pictures. He'll smile, he'll frown, he's chill, dog. He don't really care like that. I think Oprah is constantly on media mode, so most likely she's gonna be obsessed with how she looks in pictures. Also, Oprah's always on the cover of her magazine, so it's a little different. You know what I mean? Who occasionally wears underwear meant for another gender, Oprah or Obama? I don't know why I feel like Oprah would wear like Stedman's boxers around the house or something, or like Stedman number 3's boxers even though we're on our fourth Stedman. You know what I mean? Like Stedman number 3, you still had his boxers laying around. So Stedman number 4 doesn't have to wear those, but you're going to wear them. Just saying. I think it's Oprah. Who thinks their phone is more interesting than any of us are? Oprah or Obama? I don't know. Honestly, I don't particularly know the answer to this one, only because I have seen Oprah and Obama interact with strangers in a planned setting and an unplanned setting. And both of them are perfect. Both of them like say hi, they smile, they'll take a picture, they'll high five, right? Probably no autographs. But it's like I don't know who thinks their phone is more interesting than any of us are. I think that if Oprah has her phone in her hand, if both of them have their phone in their hand, I think Oprah's more likely to send emails in front of people than Obama is. Obama is more of like, fine, I'll send the email later. Because Obama's not doing like business moves. Like Oprah still runs her network, right? So it's like, I'll do it later. You don't need to do it right now, right? So that's what I think. I think Oprah would be more tethered to the phone than Obama. Last one. Who has spent the most time investigating conspiracy theories? One is a billionaire and one is the former president of the United States. I think Oprah, simply because Barack doesn't need to investigate conspiracy theories. Most conspiracy theories are about the government. Barack can just pull someone into his office and be like, yo, is this true? What happened? And then they'll tell him exactly what happened. Ain't no investigation needed. I think Obama doesn't need to investigate. So I got to say Oprah. Guys, that was the end of Black Excellence.
Perfect.
Now, here's what's going to happen. Most likely we're going to bring this, two people, this or that. Two people, which one is more likely situation. We're probably going to rename it. We're probably going to open the things up to make it more pop culture relevant and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Guys, that was our episode, though. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We are growing and we love it. Our audio engineer is QueezyLeo. You can find him online at Ayo Queez. Get at him for all your audio, visual, and podcast needs. And if you have a tough choice question or a what would you do, or you have a moral dilemma you just want us to talk about on the podcast, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye. Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. Would you rather? Tough Choice, only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough Choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.